This guy spent $3,000 on a professional dating shoot and still got no matches. In this video, I'll show you why and how to make sure you never make this mistake. I found this Reddit post and the guy said, I hired a professional photographer, but still no success. What's the issue now? So for context, he commented below this post and said, so I got my photographer from a group called The Match Artist. And from what other posts I saw online, it seemed like this wasn't an issue others have had, which is why I went with it. And if you look at his photos, like the photo quality is pretty good. These are obviously taken by a pro photographer. So why isn't he getting matches with these Match Artist photos? This guy did everything the internet tells you to do. He hired a pro photographer, got a few different outfits, different backgrounds, and still flopped. Still in the same place he was before hiring that photographer. So let's talk about why. I've had a few coaching clients reach out to me after working with this same company, The Match Artist. I know they typically charge upwards of $3,000 for these shoots. And sometimes they do well, but a lot of the time guys come to me frustrated after spending $3,000 or more with the Match Artist, and they just don't understand what went wrong, like why it didn't work. And the people on this Reddit post actually had some pretty good advice for the guy. This Redditor said, how attached are you to your personal style? Because your look is just not really doing anything for you. The hair, facial hair, glasses, frames, and clothes are just giving, I don't care about how I look. I think this is cool, but not in a confident way, just in a stubborn nerd kind of way. And I couldn't agree more. You see, your personal style needs to feel intentional. You can't get dressed in the dark and expect high quality women to match with you. Remember, your dating profile is kind of like an advertisement, right? But if you have a product that no one wants to buy, you can put billboards all around the city and you'll still not get any sales. On dating apps, you are the product. So the way that you style yourself and present yourself matters a lot. But beyond this guy's style and overall look, the photo shoot also missed a few key points. His profile has no social proof. It's just 5 or 6 portraits by himself. This woman was nice enough to be honest on the Reddit post and said, personally, I'm not interested in dating any men who don't have friends. That is a key criteria I look for. When you don't have friends, it falls to your significant other to be all of those things to you. This one's deep, but she's right. Guys without a social life are a massive red flag to women, right? Like if you can't even make friends or show any level of social proof on your dating profile, that says a lot about you as a person, right? It shows that you struggle to even make platonic, friendly relationships work. So if you're expecting her to go into a relationship with you, it's an uphill battle. By not having any social proof in your profile at all, it's signaling to women that you lack emotional intelligence, which is one of the biggest green flags women look for. Even if you do have a ton of friends, if you don't showcase that aspect of your life on your dating profile, women can only assume that you're a loner. They don't know you yet. Their only impression of you is the photos on your profile. So this photographer really dropped the ball by not including any level of social proof on this profile. This next Redditor absolutely nailed it and said, the question you have to ask with every photo you're using is, what is the story? Shooting that max blurry background style is fine for 1 to 2 photos like your first photo, but it fails to tell the story. By extension, authenticity. And these photos just come across as overly polished. Exactly. Of all the clients who've come to me frustrated after working with the Match Artist, this is the most common problem they all face. All their photo shoots just look like a LinkedIn headshot at a WeWork. Zero story, zero personal brand, zero social proof. And I have to give the Match Artist credit here. These photos do have image quality. It's obvious that they were taken with an expensive camera, but they do nothing more than just clearly show what this client looks like. And in 2025 on dating apps, that's simply not enough to get matches. You see, 5 to 6 years ago, these portrait style photos worked really well on dating apps. Back then, high quality photos were so rare that if you did get a pro photo shoot, the algorithm would pump you to the top of the stack and show you to more women on dating apps. But over the years, iPhone quality has improved so much that just having good quality photos isn't enough. It's not enough to just show what you look like. You also need to show yourself at your best. You need to have photos that tell a story, not just 5 to 6 cringy LinkedIn headshots. And this Redditor said it beautifully. One staged professional photo is okay to give a clear view of your face. Beyond that, it isn't helpful and can actually be harmful because it makes it seem like you don't really do anything or have highly restricted interests. Your dating profile should tell your story. It should give women context of who you are and what dating you would actually look like. And I can almost guarantee just by looking at this guy's photos, dating him would not look like, hey, we're going on a photo shoot around a WeWork today and getting photos done every time we go out, right? It's a guy who looks like he hasn't put a lot of effort into self-improvement and getting himself ready to put himself on the dating market and then coped with that by doing a photo shoot. And women aren't dumb. They can see right through this. Now, like the match artist, I'm also a dating photographer for men, but there's a few things I do differently that really set us apart from photographers like the match artist. First off, we understand that social proof is one of the most important aspects of your profile. It's something we integrate into all of our photo shoots. We'll gather some friends at the table, fill it with food, get everyone drinks, and just make sure everyone's having a good time, like genuinely laughing and enjoying each other's company. And while that's going on, we're taking candid photos of our client. It doesn't look staged. And it shows women that this guy can actually hang in a social situation and isn't socially awkward or a loner. We also like to shoot date POV style photos. This is a photo where it's taken from the point of view of a woman on a date with the client. Like I said, your profile needs to paint a picture of what dating you would actually look like. What does that better than an actual date POV photo? We found that clients with a date POV photo get twice as many matches as clients without a date POV photo. We also don't leave anything to chance. From what I've heard about clients who've worked with the match artist, they don't put a ton of effort into preparing their clients for photo shoots. I had one client tell me that the photographer just showed up to his house 15 minutes before the photo shoot to go through his wardrobe and teach him a couple of quick facial expressions, which is fine if you're a guy who has a stellar wardrobe and some modeling training and just need a quick refresher. Most guys don't grow up going to the bathroom and taking mirror selfies. Like, we have no idea how to make ourselves look photogenic. And that's why we coach all of our clients on outfits, style, facial expression, posture. We even give our clients looks maxing coaching to make sure you don't show up to your shoot with nerdy glasses that don't suit your face shape or a bad hairstyle that brings you down 2 or 3 points. Unfortunately, that's what happened to this guy. The biggest difference between what we do at WingMan Plus and what the match artist does is that rather than taking LinkedIn photos, we take lifestyle photos. Most of the guys who come to work with us have a pretty awesome life. Like, they're very cool guys. They just need photos that reflect that. We take photos that paint a picture in her mind and makes her think, you know what? I could actually see myself dating this guy. This Redditor said, what dating photographers should really be offering is to take you out for a fun afternoon with some hired bros while they take candid phone camera pictures of you just having a good time. That would be a huge improvement over obvious photo shoots. And I couldn't agree more. While every photo shoot is somewhat staged, we try to strip down that element and make the photo shoots feel fun. Make it feel like there's no pressure on him. You're just out having fun with me and my photography team. Look, I feel bad for this guy on Reddit, but sadly, I've seen this story hundreds of times. Good dude, bad photo. That's why all of our profile makeovers at WingMan Plus include a pre-shoot style and posing call, a fun lifestyle shoot that actually incorporates friends, social proof, so it's not awkward and you're just having a good time, feedback from real women on what your best photos are. I literally hired a team of baddies to review all of our clients' photos from the shoot and pick out their best one. And then we have women edit the photos so they're optimized for dating apps and the female perspective. And unlike the match artist, we actually get guys results. Our client Aspen recently worked with us in Las Vegas, and before coming to us, he actually wasted money on a photo shoot just like this guy on Reddit. But after implementing his WingMan Plus photos, his dating life has never been more abundant. What bums me out is there's so many guys like this Redditor who put their trust in a company like the match artist to actually improve their life. Dating apps can be so tough on our mental health as men. It makes you feel like you want to give up. So if this Redditor does see this video, hit me up, bro. I want to make it right. If you guys are tired of guessing what works and you just want to teleport directly to the finish line and get tons of matches and have an abundant dating life overnight, hit us up. Let's get you in for our profile makeover. We only take on a few clients a month just to make sure we can put as much attention into our clients as possible and get them the best results. So our spots do fill up pretty quickly, but if my profile makeover link is still in the description, that means we do still have a couple of spots available. So don't sleep on this, bro. If you actually want to make a change and level up, you know that online dating is the most efficient way to meet women. You just need some help figuring it out. Apply for your profile makeover down in the description of this video, and I will see you in the next one.